Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we're back again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for making time on the weekend to spend with Steve and I. Steve is back and in rare form, so that's good.
What does that mean, Tom?
That means people can expect people to start talking and you to interrupt them.
There we go. Okay.
I
didn't knock anything over yet.
No, you haven't. Oh, goodness gracious. So I did talk to your friend there from 43 North. What's his name, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and we looked at some pontoon boats over at his place.
Yeah, I am contemplating upgrading.
Yeah, you should. They got the new Viaggio.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a
the Italian
cologne.
pontoon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? How big
You
motor?
can get them all. Well, they got 150 horse Merc on the back, or 100.
I want one that I can take control with.
Yeah, because
so
nice.
the 150, yes, I can giddy up and go more, but a smaller motor.
You still got to get a trolling motor.
Yeah, see,
you still gotta have a little
why you got to be like that?
Well, you
true.
need one to get in those weeds, and you need to, they make them with that little encapsulation around the blade, so it doesn't get caught in the weeds and stuff like that.
Are there weeds on Oneida Lake, Tom?
Right. A lot of people don't move out of their slip after August.
Yeah, we love that marina. They're there. They put the things are there. There's power. There's the service department.
It's the nicest. It really is the.
We've had a great experience. We really have.
That's pretty cool. Well, look, Geddes Federal Savings and Loan has been around for a long time with us. Can you just give a 10-second to 15-second talk about them?
Absolutely. I read this week projections for the market, the stock market.
Right.
And it just made like a screaming noise. So maybe as we get older, I'm getting older. I know you're not, Tom.
No, not me. I go the other way.
Folks that have things that are in the market, hey, I think what I see, 4% don't quote me, terms and conditions apply.
Right.
But they got a good rate on a certificate of deposit that I know I can get.
Sure.
And maybe feel a little safer till the market kicks back around. And people are doing that. I was speaking with someone earlier this week. That's exactly what they did. And they said they were talking to their mom. Well, they were looking at different places. But, we've been at Geddes a long time, and we really trust them. And it was all the things we talk about being local.
That's good.
So yeah, hey, if it's spring and you're going to get a mortgage, they got great rates. They don't charge all the extra PMI. But GettesFederalSavingsAndLoan.com right here in town.
Great. Sam Chindamo Jr. is the owner of Sam's Shoe Service, and he's with us right now. And I am saying your last name right.
You are. Yep.
Okay. Chindamo.
You come close to that mic.
Get right up to that microphone. We want to hear you, and you hear us, and all that kind of stuff. They have a website, or Sam has a website. It's go to samsshoeservice.com.
Right. It's actually under construction right now. So we've got a new one coming shortly.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So, Sam, where are you from, and where do you do business out of?
So, Auburn. So I've been there my whole life, and
Where in Auburn is the shop?
20 East Genesee Street.
Tell me what that's near.
So that is near Wegmans.
There we go.
Okay.
So
Near
right
the
in the
Wegmans.
heart of downtown. So we're just a little bit east up the hill.
Not too far away from Lasca's. Is Lasca's still up there?
Oh yeah. Yep. Great restaurant.
Yeah, that's a great restaurant.
When I was a kid, we used to go to Webster's. Are you long enough to remember Webster's?
Yes. Yep. It's Costa's now.
Okay, that was.
Costa's.
This is in the late '60s, '70s. We'd go see Grandma and Grandpa, and we'd go to Webster's.
Yep.
That's wonderful. How long have you had the store there, your shoe store?
So my dad started in 1950.
Okay.
He was in the basement of H&L Greens, which was a department store.
Okay.
So from there, he moved to Market Street in 72, and then I bought this building in 92.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So what did you do before this? Were you anything before a
I
shoe
was
person?
not. No.
What do they call a shoe person?
It's a cobbler, Tom.
A cobbler, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's why I call Steve a cob job.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. He does. So how does? So you're in Auburn. Okay. How does a shoe repair service stay in business when we're in such a disposable world now? Oh, it's broken. I buy it.
Right.
How does that happen?
So I do quite a bit of retail as well.
There I knocked something over.
Smash
I knocked a cup over. Okay.
Now you know why I call him a cop.
I'm back.
So our retail is really busy. So that definitely drives the business. But I do a lot of repairs. So answering your question, when like bad times, you think there's no money, we're going to repair our shoes. Good times, we can buy new. That really doesn't come into play. People repair their shoes because they want them, or their purses or bags, not because they can't afford new.
Oh, so you do purses and bags as well, right?
Oh yeah, yep. Pretty much all leather.
Anything
goods,
with a leather or
anything that could be fixed.
Right.
Theoretically.
Okay,
with
but like zippers?
stitching,
Are we going
zippers? Yep.
Oh, okay.
Good golly, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great skill, because there are a lot of things that you don't want to throw away, and people end up throwing away because they figure there's nobody out there doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some of the higher end jobs could cost almost as much as new, but they like them, and if the uppers are good, everything's good, then
I have a pair of my dad's old boots, Tom. And Dad had big feet. They were his construction boots.
Yeah.
They're just not, when I wear them, they're not comfortable. It's like we both had ginormous feet, just
Of
to
course,
be clear.
yeah.
But it's like, if I could put a different arch in it, I would love to. Yeah. I would love to
Well, he
keep
could probably
them.
redo the whole
I
thing.
haven't.
Yeah.
I keep them. They're there. They're not comfortable when I wear them.
Yeah.
But they were Dad. I feel like I'd want them. How could you help with something like that?
So we have a whole category of orthotics as well.
Okay.
So I have a digital scanner to scan your feet, high arches, low arches, pressure point. So that's another part of the business that's doing really well. So we can change the insides, change the soles. If things are cockeyed, level them back up. If people supinate or pronate, we do all that.
Do people love their shoes?
People love their shoes.
What's the deal with that? There's like, my wife's like, throw those
deal?
away. But they were mine.
It's hard to find good ones these days. You know?
I'll get women that bring in bags that feel bad about repairing them, but they're like, well, I like it just the right amount of pockets. This is
right.
Don't feel bad. That's what we do. So
do people travel to you from distances because it's such a specialty?
Yeah, I'd say I draw from 30, 45 miles. We got Casanova, other side of Geneva.
Right, and you're right near Wegmans. So Auburn-wise, people know where Wegmans is.
Yeah, so pretty much the heart of downtown, just a pinch east. Like I can walk to Wegmans in literally 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
So that close.
What do you do the most of at the shop?
Prison boots. No, do you do prison boots? The jail.
It's so well-rounded. I mean, I'll have a few sole jobs going, some bags, some patches.
Yeah.
It's
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
What do you sell? You mentioned you sell too. Tell us about that.
What's the product line?
So I have, do a lot of work boots, safety toe, Red Wing, Carolina, Chippewa, Thorogood uniform boots.
And you sell those brand new?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Anything used?
No.
Okay.
No.
And why would they
New
go
Balance sneakers?
Okay, which I heard are cool, Tom. They used to be for old guys, but now I guess they're back. They're
Are
all
they?
the
New
New
Balance?
Balance. I heard that. I'm like, hey, I'm hip. Why would people buy from you and not just go online and buy?
Well, you come in, we would measure your feet. We're a sit and
right
fit
size,
store.
yeah.
Some people, would come in and say, well, I'm an 11, but they're really like a 10 wide. So we really detail and give you the right fit. And I carry all the wides and mediums.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
That's you, Tom.
Yeah. I can't find wide stuff.
I got them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then what we don't have, we can order. Now that the pandemic's, almost over, ordering was a nightmare, but now things are starting to be readily available. But I carry a big stock. So
when are you open?
9 to 5, Monday through Fridays, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays.
Are you the only cobbler, or do you have other cobblers?
No, just myself. Yep.
Good.
And
All
my 2 daughters work, and
very
I have
nice.
another lady, Stephanie, that works. So they I usually have 2 of them there at all times, plus myself.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's Sam Chindamo Jr., the owner of Sam's Shoe Service. Folks, this is a diamond in the rough. You got to go check him out there in Auburn and get your bags and your shoes and all these things repaired, as well as see some of the new products as well. Hey, you have a great rest of the day, okay?
Yes, my pleasure. This is great. Thank you.
Excellent. Samuel De La Paz is the store manager at the Brady Market. We're going to talk with him next, right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.